I thought I had him all to myself. His breath turned unsteady, tension blooming between us. His fingers twitched just slightly, but I felt it. Pressing closer, slower, I tested the moment, drew it out. Just as I thought the night belonged to us, a deep voice echoed from the doorway. Didn't think you'd start without us. Before we dive in, take a second to like this video and hit subscribe. It's super quick and helps the channel grow more than you know. Plus, you won't miss the next story. Now, let's begin. I didn't come here looking for trouble, but trouble found me. 5 men, rugged and built like they'd been carved from the wilderness itself, gathered around a crackling fire outside the cabin next to mine. I had planned a solo escape. Just me, the silence, and a chance to forget everything I'd left behind. But the second I saw them, something shifted. I wasn't here to heal. I was here to feel, and I wanted them to feel me too. I stepped onto my porch, letting the night air kiss bare skin as my robe slipped lower off one shoulder. I knew they saw me, I made sure of it. One of them, broad shoulders, sharp, knowing eyes, set his drink down mid-conversation. His gaze trailed over me, slow, low, and heavy. The others followed. Good. I had their attention. I stretched my arms overhead, letting the silk robe part just slightly more. The firelight flickered across my skin, highlighting every inch. I was letting them see. A low murmur rolled through their group. I smiled, then turned to head back inside, but not before glancing over my shoulder, locking eyes with the one who'd looked first. A silent invitation. A challenge. Come and get me. I barely made it 2 steps before I heard him, boots thudding across the porch, the door swinging shut behind him. Footsteps slow, deliberate. I didn't need to turn to know he followed. His presence filled the cabin like he belonged there. You always tease strangers like that? His voice was low, rough, gravel, and heat. I smiled, reaching for the half-finished bottle of wine. Only when they follow me inside. The door clicked shut. His warmth pressed close to my back. Not touching yet, but close enough to make my skin tingle. Careful what you start, he murmured. Might not stop. I tilted my head, bearing the curve of my neck. Maybe I don't want you to. His hand found my waist. Firm. Confident. He turned me, and the moment I looked up, I knew it wasn't a game anymore. The teasing was over. He was here for me, and I wanted every second of it. I reached for him. No hesitation. He met me with equal urgency. A silent understanding passed between us, heavy with heat. I pushed him onto the edge of the bed, my pulse racing. Anticipation thrummed through every inch of me. This wasn't careful. This wasn't sweet. It was raw, consuming. Exactly what I needed. He propped himself on his elbows, watching me through hooded eyes, a knowing smirk tugging his lips. Not wasting any time, huh? I matched his smirk, the thrill of control igniting inside me. Not here to waste it. I traced him with my fingers, slow, deliberate. Every firm line, every edge of warmth beneath his skin. His breathing hitched. A sharp inhale. His stomach tensed. Fingers curled in the sheets. He wasn't watching anymore, he was feeling. My nails grazed his skin, tracing over muscle. The tension was unmistakable. Every breath he took betrayed the ache I was building. His fingers threaded into my hair, his touch lingering, body wound tight. Stillness amplified everything. A slow smirk curled on my lips. I wanted to watch him fall apart. Inch by inch. Second by second. I leaned in, letting my breath tease the space between us. His head tilted back, a sharp inhale breaking the silence. I lingered, following the way his body responded. Ragged breaths. Rising chest. Fingers clenched in the sheets. Then I pulled back, just as the tension crested, savoring the power I held. His gaze snapped to mine, dark and smoldering. Seriously? His voice was rough, tinged with frustration. His hands twitched at his sides. I grinned, dragging my nails across his stomach. Payback. His hands gripped my waist as I straddled him. Steadying. Grounding. His chest rose beneath me like he was still catching up. I pressed into him, slow, savoring the moment, feeling his breath stutter beneath me. The firelight danced across our skin. His eyes never left mine. And then, just as I let myself fully fall into him, a voice cut through the air again. "Didn't think you'd start without us." A deep chuckle followed. I turned, breath caught. They were there. All of them. Closing in. Heat pressed at my back. Hands brushed my arms. Fingers traced slow, deliberate paths. I met their stares, hungry, expectant. No hesitation. No questions. I wanted them all. A hand tilted my chin, dark eyes locking with mine. "Let's see if you can handle this." I smirked. Challenge accepted. I moved through them, hands trailing over firm lines. A breathless hush fell over the room. One groaned. Another hissed. Jaws tensed. I picked my first. Leaned in. Let my lips ghost across his skin. His fingers tangled in my hair. Breath uneven. They watched, waiting, letting me take control. A hand brushed my shoulder, a silent cue. Then another. And another. I teased. Moved. Drove them wild one by one. Their hunger palpable. Their restraint unraveling. I felt them tense under my touch, each reaction more delicious than the last. "Pace yourself," one murmured. I didn't. Their hands closed in. Steady. Guiding. Wanting. I barely caught my breath before they surrounded me. One behind. One in front. Their presence relentless. A firm grip lifted me, grounded me, moved me. Another stepped in. Pressed close. Breath hot on my skin. Fingers sure. Steady. And just as I surrendered, completely immersed in the moment, one leaned in and whispered, "She's still craving more." I gasped, breath stolen. They moved in sync, relentless. Touch after touch. Heat layered on heat. Pressure building. And just when it all blurred into sensation, when the final wave crashed, dragging me under, I shattered. Breathless. Spent. Trembling. A warm hand brushed my hip. A quiet chuckle. No words were needed. But if you were in their place, would you take the lead or sit back and enjoy the moment?